Hey Jamalette, today I thought I would post a video on Edmodo because it's something different and I thought it might be fun to talk to you over a video. And I thought maybe on our video we could talk about a strategy that all readers need to use and practice to become even better readers. So today I thought maybe I could read some pages of Judy Moody with you, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do when I read. And I'm going to read one page, and at the end of every page I'm going to stop and I'm going to think to myself, what just happened on that page? And then I'm going to get a sticky note and I'm going to try to remember what happened on that page, and I'm going to try to illustrate what I think happened on that page and stick it right in my book. Just like how you do on Lino. You kind of have to stop and you jot down a picture and you stick it in your book. And so I thought we might try that with a couple pages, and then I want to give you the chance to try that on your own. So I was going to read from a chapter called Beetle Emergency, and it's on page 55. And if you want to read it with me, you can, or you can just watch me and see how I practice remembering what I read. So I'm going to read the first page, and it says, "The very next morning, Judy started her own search for a real, live, northeast beach tiger beetle. Before school, she grabbed a peanut butter jar from the recycling bin and ran out into the backyard. She tapped on the tree bark. She crawled through itchy grass. She peered down into the dirt. 'Here, Beetle, Beetle,' called Judy. 'Don't be endangered.'" So that's the end of this page. So I'm going to stop and try to remember what I read. So I remember that Judy was on the hunt looking for a special kind of beetle called a tiger. I'm going to go back and read a northeast beach tiger beetle. So I'm going to grab my sticky notes and I'm going to try my best to draw a picture. And on this page I remember Judy looking for a beetle. So I'm going to draw Judy on my sticky note. And I think I'm going to draw her with big eyes because she is on the lookout and on the hunt looking for a special kind of beetle. So if I draw her with big eyes, when I go back and look at the sticky note, that will remind me that she's looking for something. So then I'm going to draw some grass down here. But I'm not going to draw a beetle in the grass because she hasn't found one yet. So I might even draw a magnifying glass because that kind of shows me that she was looking for something. So then I'm going to take my sticky note off of my pad and I'm going to stick it right on the page that I just read. And that way, if I need to go back and look what happened, I can look at my picture and remember. So now that I'm done with this page, I'm going to flip to the next page. And I'm going to read it to you. It says, "She did not find one single beetle. All she found was an acorn hat, a slug, and a not recycled candy wrapper." "Judy," called her dad, "what are you doing out there in your pajamas?" "Looking for a northeast beach tiger beetle," said Judy. "They're endangered, and Mr. Todd says saving endangered species begins in your own backyard," said Judy. "Not before breakfast in your pajamas," said Dad. "All the beetles are still sleeping." At school that day, Judy searched for a picture of her beetle and a few facts. She looked in the dictionary, she looked in the encyclopedia, she looked in bug books, she even looked on the computer, and no luck. So that's the end of this page. So I'm going to stop and think to myself, what have I read on this page that I can draw on my sticky note? So I'm going to try to remember what I've read. And Judy went out in her backyard and she got on her hands and on her knees and was looking through the grass for the special kind of beetle that she was looking for Mr. Todd's class. So I might draw Judy on her hands and knees with her arms out like she's looking in the grass. She has to move the grass around and the dirt around to try to find a beetle. But I'm going to ask myself, did she find the beetle when she did that? And at the bottom of the page it says no luck. So she didn't find the beetle, so I'm not going to draw it in the grass yet because she hasn't found it. and she's still looking, so I'm going to draw those big eyes that remind me that she's looking. And I'm going to think, if she hasn't found her beetle and she's been looking for so long, she's probably pretty frustrated, so I'm not going to draw a smile on her face because she's probably not too happy right now. So I'm going to take off my sticky note, and this is what I drew, and I'm going to stick it right on the page I just read. And there's already an illustration on this page that I just read that can also help me. If I get confused or if I forget what happened on that page, I can go back and look at the illustrations, and that might help me remember. So, I've done 2 pages, and now I want you to try. And I want you to read a page and then stop and try to think about what happened on that page. And you can either write a few words that might help you remember, or you can draw a picture like I did, or anything that you want to do to help you remember what happened. But remember, read 1 page, and then I want you to stop, okay? And I hope I hear back from you soon, and I hope you have a great day.